I'm Leanne Cabot, and I'm the manager of catering and special events at Nicoletta's Table. Welcome today. I am going to be interviewing an artist. As many of you may know, part of our mission at Nicoletta's Table, around our table, we are friends, family, and community, is we highlight different artists in our banquet room, in Franco's room. And we like to bring local artists into our restaurant to support their work and also to give an opportunity for our patrons to purchase some of these incredible pieces of art. So today we are meeting with the artist we'll be featuring over the summer, Christopher Mooney, who lives right here in Lake Oswego. And he is known for two different kinds of artwork. He works predominantly in oil, but his passion is either portraiture or landscapes of our local area. And this painting behind me is actually of a now defunct building in Oregon City.
Hawley House.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about this painting, and then about yourself, and why you paint these beautiful buildings and people.
Okay, thank you for inviting me. I'm delighted to be here during the rough times we're being in the environment, the current environment and situation. This particular building is called the Hawley House, and it's a powerhouse, a hydroelectric powerhouse that was defunct, damaged, and it's located in Oregon City. It's right at the falls. It's literally a huge site. It's an amazing place to be. What had happened was the Utility Commission does not want to maintain it anymore, or didn't want to maintain it. So that was about 10 years ago. And an art jam was organized by the Willamette Falls Foundation.
I see.
And PGE. And so it was like about 25 artists, photographers, writers, poets, artists, you name it, and then it was an all-day event, and we were delighted to be there and put a day out there, spend the day out there, and I would do a little bit of landscaping and photography, and we were given a tour in the powerhouse, where it's just fascinating. It looks like a house, okay?
Yeah.
But it's a hole, and literally once you're walking inside, you're looking down into a pit of turbines.
And you told me earlier that you basically immortalized this building with this painting because it doesn't exist anymore.
That's right. We immortalized it. And so in my artwork, I'm known for immortalizing things, immortalizing bridges, and like the Selwyn Bridge, and people portraits. And
the previous Selwyn Bridge, not the new one.
Right. The previous Selwyn, which I'll show you in a little bit. And I'm just known for the Portland community, for the urban landscapes, bridges primarily. I like to go out hiking and stepping off the sidewalk and getting a different perspective of the city. Mm-hmm. Bridges frame the landscape of the city. And so it's an amazing way we create these things, like the bridges. And as well as powerhouses. We did a series of a bunch of powerhouses for 6 years in a row, once each powerhouse. A lot of them, most of them in Clackamas County, and there's a lot of history in that too. Some of them.
What inspires you to do the portraits? Because if people have gone to the Lake Oswego Arts Festival, your portraits have, and they're very large canvases.
Right.
Some of them you had told me were commissioned work, and other you just find people that you find interesting and you ask if you can paint them.
Yes.
So we're going to be featuring some of those folks, those paintings in the show. So tell us a little bit about that work.
Yes, I was noticing how the bridges are being maintained by people. So I was trying to document, in a sense, that the workers are not forgotten, that they maintain them or built them. And then I'm in a community of artists who also have interesting features and character. Mm-hmm. And so I decided to ask him if I can just do portraits from them. They're sort of, the reason they're large scale, I was thinking, Chuck Close was big, but even though that he does much bigger but more of the my work is in general the oils of Italian masters and using the techniques to give it a realistic foundation of light and shade, light and color based on shape and shadows and highlights, utilizing the oils and different mediums and techniques of the old masters and studying from the old masters.
Well, I'm a big fan of Chuck Close, so you're absolutely right. That was the first artist that came to mind when I saw your work, the large scale and just the beauty of, as you mentioned, the light to dark of your ladies. We'll probably be featuring mostly ladies, but we might have a picture or two of the workers as well.
Right.
And you had told me earlier that you're not an Oregon native, but you've been here 30 years, so
right.
I guess that qualifies.
Yeah.
But you're originally from New York, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And you went to the Parsons School of Art?
Yes.
Very well respected art school.
I was brought up, raised in the state of New York, in Long Island, surrounded by artists, writers, musicians, composers. So I've had kind of an art background and in theater. I was unfortunate and lucky to, my parents would take me to see plays and dance and art museums in that whole area of New York and the city as well.
And it stuck with you.
It stuck with me, right.
And you've supported yourself as a working artist.
In general, yes. I used to work in the art museum for about 10 years, working with the preps and picture framer as well, and for Aaron Brothers for many, many years as well. So yeah, I do have some means and inheritance too, so I'm okay. And right now, it's hard, as we all know, things are really slow.
Well, yeah, that was why Shari Newman, the owner of the restaurant, and myself, when talking about who were we going to choose for the next artist to feature in our restaurant, we really wanted to choose someone that was doing work that connected with people, because right now we're all looking for connection, right? We're all looking for some way we're all in this together, and Christopher's work it brings you in when you see these paintings of these portraits, and also the pictures where he's done landscapes with people in them. It just brings you closer to who we are, how we work, what we're all about in the Northwest. So I think that you're really going to enjoy seeing Christopher's work. We're so excited that he's agreed to show with us, and we're going to take a little walk around and take a look at some more work. The piece you were telling me that you recently finished, and tell us about this building.
This is the Pearl District. It's a piece that was originally supposed to be delivered for the rental sales gallery in the Portland Art Museum.
Right, that's where people could purchase your work or even rent it to see how they like it in their homes. The Portland Art Museum Rental Gallery. That's a wonderful resource. Not quite open yet, but we're hoping soon.
It's just in an area of the Pearl District. That's kind of a recognizable landmark of two of those buildings there next to the Fremont Bridge and that water tower. So yeah, everybody will recognize that.
And then these are some of your larger portraits here.
Yeah, these are friends of people who I know in the community. What I usually do is I do a photo shoot of them and have fun with it. And get acquainted with them. I like to build a connection between the artist and the sitter, or the person who was going to be the subject, the subject, right? It develops that connection between the two. It's that relationship between the artist and the subject. And I find that fascinating. It's fun. Sometimes I like to be the subject too. Once in a while, I don't very rarely get that, but it helps build that connection between and find them unique people. This is Shay. She's an artist. I think she's from Australia originally, but then she was a member of the Oregon Society of Artists.
With the Oregon Society.
Oregon Society of Artists, and so I introduced myself and I asked her if she wants to be a person. And now she lives in Georgia.
Telling me that most of your portrait subjects are artists of a variety of different mediums, and this gal we were talking about is a painter, but this woman you said was a singer, yes?
Singer, yeah. Her name is Sarah. Yeah, so she sings in the area in the Portland community and Hillsborough, Oswego, whatever. So yeah, so I met her in at a what's called network after hours meeting. And so I introduced myself to people, and people are really nice people. So the way people connect is we have familiarities because we have something in common to talk about. Musicians, artists, writers, poets. So that we have a way of connecting. That's being connected with one another. That's how I like to develop that connection with doing a painting of a subject.
Well, and today now, even with COVID-19 and social distancing, you can still paint someone 6 feet away. So you can create beautiful works of art with these lovely artists in all different mediums. So things can keep moving on.
Yes, that's correct. That's right. Yeah. This one is also a telecom. It's just these two paintings. I was given enough funds just to do these two and have a show in a space. In the Pearl District. No, actually it wasn't in the Pearl, it was in the waterfront, down South
Waterfront?
South Waterfront, where that tram comes down to, in the lobby of a bank. And they were willing to provide space to show my work there and document that I had the reception there and rocked and gave me the rest of the funds, so that's how it works. So yeah, these workers are not forgotten that I built these, that they built these bridges. What's amazing is this this drill right here. It's a really powerful drill that can actually cut right through concrete. You know, and these guys leaning over, and he's grabbing some more nails, and this guy having this look of like,
there's
what
a
are
lot
you doing?
of movement to your
There's a little
paintings.
movement into that.
I mean, it
like,
doesn't feel
what are you
stagnant
doing?
at all.
Yeah, he's kind of looking at it like, what are you doing? I need some more nails.
I need some more nails. So there's a dialogue going on in this painting as well. That's great.
Yeah,
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at a couple more of your portraits and some other things down the hallway here.